Okay, she's working. Wonderful. Whew. Guys, I'm sore today. I'm so sore. Did my own little workout, and now my hips are burning, so I hope everybody else is ready for a little hip workout. I think it's like is it week 5 already? We're getting up there. It's so sad. It seems like it's gone by so fast. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, okay, good. Well, today's class is still gonna be that 30 minutes yoga flow. We're gonna focus more on like hip strengthening. So if you do feel like your hips are getting tired, anything is getting sore, please feel free to take a break at any point in time. Today's class is meant to test your limits with your hips a little bit. If you need a modification, feel free to ask. I am more than willing to let you know one. I promise I don't bite, especially in the middle of class. I'm more than willing to help figure out a different modification for you, or go ahead and use any of your own that you would like. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. So starting in that child's pose, knees wide on the mat, walking our hands forward, feeling a deep stretch through our shoulders, through our hips. Feel free to rock side to side, adding a little bit of flow just to wake them up a little bit if you're starting to get worried. Taking this time to set our intentions for today's class. Becoming aware of all 4 corners of our body. You might try wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, feeling your forehead pressed into the mat. Trying to keep our hips high. You might try box breathing here. In for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 4. Hold and repeat. Releasing any negative energy that no longer serves you. If you'd like to increase the intensity, try walking your fingertips forward just a little bit further. And on your next deep breath, we're going to push ourselves all the way up into that tabletop position, coming into our cat-cows. Inhaling, arching your back all the way down, opening your heart up to the ceiling, and exhaling, arching all the way up, almost like somebody's taking a string through your belly button and pulling you up to the ceiling. Doing this at your own pace with your breath, whatever feels comfortable to you. Making sure you're moving with every inhale and exhale. Let's do this for 2 more. Breathing in and out. And on your next exhale, go ahead and uncurl your toes, using your palms and your shoulders, pushing yourself up into that downward dog. Being sure to pedal your feet here just to wake up the backs of your legs. Breathing in, and on your next exhale, we're going to add another flow. So coming into a high plank, holding here, engaging your triceps, and exhale, pushing back up, downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, pushing back up, downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale one more time, downward dog. Coming back down, high plank, slowly lowering down, staying strong through your triceps. Coming in, pushing yourself up slightly, baby cobra. Taking one deep breath in, and exhale, lowering down, lifting your hands up and trying to interlace them behind your back, or just reaching. Opening your shoulders up to the ground here. If it feels comfortable to you, try lifting your feet. Really pushing your fingertips down to your feet. Exhale, release. Coming back down. Taking one deep breath here. And on your next exhale, coming back up, putting your palms underneath your shoulders, slowly pressing yourself up, knees planted in the ground, tabletop, uncurling your toes, and coming back into that downward dog. Pedaling your feet, trying to stretch them further down to the ground. Taking a deep breath here. And on your next exhale, go ahead and walk your feet to your hands, coming into that forward fold. Feel free to take those knee bends if you need to wake up your legs just a little bit more. Taking one big deep breath in, and exhale, coming all the way up, reaching to the sky, finding length through your fingertips. Deep breath in, side bends if that feels good to you. Exhale, coming down, chair pose, forward fold. Generating just a little bit of heat in your thighs here. Go ahead and bring your arms all the way up. Lowering down, bending your elbows at 90. Opening your chest up here. Lifting up like you're holding a ball. And coming back down. Lifting up one more time. Coming back down. Do it one more time just for fun. And exhale, standing all the way up, reaching to the sky. Exhale, coming down, forward fold. Hanging here. Taking one big deep breath in. Exhale, if you can, put your palms all the way down on the ground, walking your feet back into that downward dog. Staying strong through your shoulders. Taking one big deep breath in. On your next exhale, lift your right leg up, toes to the sky. Pushing through the heels of your palms, trying to keep the weight off of the wrist joints. If you'd like to increase the intensity here, go ahead and bend your right knee and open your hips up to the wall. Trying to keep your shoulders parallel to the floor. Holding here, staying strong. Keeping your foot planted through the floor. One more big deep breath in. And exhale, bringing your knee to your chest, holding just a little bit. And bringing your right leg all the way up on the outside of your mat, lowering your left knee to the ground. and pushing your right knee outward. Taking a big deep breath here. Feeling a nice release through your hips. One more big deep breath in. And exhale, walking your foot to the center, placing your palms on either side, uncurling your left foot, and rising all the way up to a warrior 3. Staying strong through your hips. Keeping a deep breath. And exhale, lowering your palms down, placing them on the top of your thigh. Staying strong here. Deep breath in. And exhale, let's try to straighten that front leg. Doing whatever feels comfortable to you. If you'd like to increase the intensity, you might want to hinge with your hips just a little bit further, or even placing both palms on the ground. Still maintaining our breath here. Deep breath in, and exhale, coming back up, windmilling our hands, falling into a warrior 2. Trying to keep your right knee stacked over your right ankle. Finding length through either side of your fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, windmilling your right arm, coming into that reverse warrior. One more deep breath in. And exhale, windmilling right forearm, top of right thigh, left arm over. Side angle stretch. Finding strength through your hips and length through your fingertips. And on your next exhale, go ahead and windmill both hands down to the ground, stepping your right foot back, finding that downward dog one more time. Deep breath in, exhale, high plank, slowly lowering down, chaturanga, coming up into an upward dog. Finding strength through your fingertips, tops of feet into the mat. And exhale, lowering down. Finding your tabletop position, uncurling your toes, coming back up, downward dog. When you're ready next time, you can do it on the same thing on the other side, lifting your left leg up now, pointing it up towards the sky. Again, if you'd like to increase the intensity here, go ahead and bend that knee and open your left hips to the wall beside you. Staying strong through your shoulders, parallel to the floor. Deep breath in. And exhale, bringing your knee to chest. Holding here for one deep breath in. And exhale, stepping your left foot to the outside of the mat, lowering your right knee, pushing your knee to the outside. One big deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly trying to push your knee further out, deepening the stretch here. When you're ready, we're going to walk that foot back to the center of our mat, uncurling our right toes and rising up to that crescent lunge. Still trying to keep your knee stacked over your ankle, staying strong through all four corners of your feet, finding length through your fingertips as you reach to the sky. On your next exhale, lowering our hands down to the top of our thigh. And if you can, go ahead and straighten that leg. If you'd like to increase the intensity, try hinging at the hips, keeping that back flat, all the way to the ground. Deep breath in. On your next exhale, we're going to come all the way back up, finding that warrior two. Staying strong through your hips, finding length through either side of your fingertips. On your next exhale, reaching your left arm over your body, coming into that reverse warrior. Trying to keep your hips parallel to the wall in front of you. One big deep breath in. And exhale, coming in left forearm on left thigh. Reaching your right arm over your body now. Taking one big deep breath in. And on your next exhale, we're going to windmill both hands on either side of your left foot, stepping that left foot backwards, staying strong through the heels of your palms, high plank, taking another vinyasa, slowly lowering down, coming up tops of your feet into the mat, finding your upward facing dog. Engaging those triceps, trying to keep the weight off of your wrists. And exhale, lowering your knees to the mat. Let's push back, finding that child's pose. Giving your arms a well-deserved break. For one big deep breath in. And exhale, coming back up, tabletop position, uncurling your toes, finding that downward dog, pedaling out your feet. Exhale, walking our feet to our hands, finding that forward fold. Our next deep breath, take big inhale. And exhale, reaching all the way up to the sky. Finding length through your fingertips. Slowly lifting up that left leg. Finding your tree pose. If you'd like to increase the intensity, go ahead and hook your left ankle over your right knee, coming down standing pigeon. If not, feel free to practice on balance in that tree pose. Holding onto a wall beside you. Staying strong through all four corners of your right foot here. Focusing on balance. Finding a deep stretch through your left hip. Deep breath in. And exhale, coming all the way back up. Stepping down. Diving forward, coming into that forward fold. Go ahead and walk your feet out just a little bit. Deep breath in. And exhale, coming all the way up, reaching to the sky one more time. Taking those side bends, if that feels comfortable to you. Slowly bringing our right leg up now, staying strong through your left side. Finding balance in all four corners of your foot. If you'd like to increase the intensity, go ahead and hook your right ankle over your left knee. Slowly coming down to that standing pigeon. You might find that one side has better balance than the other. It's okay. Holding here. Deepening your stretch through every exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale, coming all the way back up. Bringing our foot down. Slowly lowering down, chair pose. Bring your hands down in front of us, finding that prayer, pushing the heels of your palms into each other, finding a deep stretch through your shoulders, generating a little bit of heat through your thighs. Deep breath in. And exhale, slowly lowering down, walking your feet outward just a little bit, coming into that yogi squat. Deep breath here. If you find this stretch to be difficult, feel free to lean forward, placing the palms of your hands into the floor in front of you. Slowly working on trying to get your heels down. If you'd like to increase the intensity, go ahead and use your elbows to push your knees outward. Taking one big deep breath in. Trying to keep your back flat. Finding length through the top of your head. And exhale, lowering down all the way to your glutes. Bring your feet in front of you. Straighten them out all the way. Just go ahead and reach for your toes, trying to keep your back flat. On your next inhale, either grab the bottom of your foot, back of your calf, or the back of your thigh, lifting your leg up, opening your arm outward, opposite arm, opposite leg, or just tucking your knee into you, doing whatever feels comfortable. Exhale, coming back to center, reaching for your feet one more time. Deep breath in. And exhale, go ahead and lift the other leg now, opening opposite arm to the wall beside you. Still feel free to tuck that knee inward and hug it if that feels comfortable to you. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming back to center. Slowly rolling down on your back, vertebra by vertebra. Lifting your knees up into a bend. Taking your right leg, bringing it all the way up, hooking it over the top of your left thigh, grabbing onto that back hamstring, pulling it close to you. Feel free to rock side to side if that feels comfortable. Deep breath in. And exhale, putting both palms on either side of your body, slowly lowering down to your hips. Trying to keep your shoulders on the floor. Finding a deep twist through your spine here. One more big deep breath in. And exhale, coming back up, finding center. Unhooking your right leg from your left. Lifting your left leg up, now hooking it over your right, grabbing the back of your right hamstring, and pulling it close to you. Still feel free to rock side to side if that feels comfortable to you. Deep breath in. And exhale, letting both hands fall to either side of you and dropping your hips down to your right side. Finding a deep stretch through your spine here. Deep breath in. And on your next exhale, feel free to meet me in center. Unhook your left leg, bringing that down, placing the soles of your feet together, letting both knees drop to either side of your body, placing one hand over your stomach, one hand over your heart. Meeting here for our last few breaths of class today. Releasing any negative energy built up throughout the day that no longer serves you. Bringing awareness into all four corners of your body. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Paying attention to the back of your head pressed into the mat. Or box breathing. In for 4. Hold for 4, out for 4, hold, and repeat. That brings us to the end of today's class. Feel free to stay and stretch if that feels comfortable for you. I know 30 minutes can seem super short. If you haven't gotten the chance already, please feel free, and I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday.